Okay. All right. Well, I guess just to start again, I mean, what do you think went well?
Yeah, sorry. I had also had to move, but what went well?
Yeah, what
Well,
do you think went well when you were coding?
when I was coding, the way that you described the problem, I think was really helpful. And this is the diagram actually. The diagram that you gave, that
Hmm.
was really good. Just because I mean, I had the diagram given beforehand, but
Yeah.
seeing that seeing that like in real time, like that definitely helped me understand it more and think about the test cases and all that.
Hmm.
And then also I feel like as I was coding, the questions that you were asking definitely helped me evaluate whether what I was doing was good or not.
Hmm.
I was just thinking oh, I might be doing a bit too much here, or I might be messing up here. I'm not sure. And maybe think about my solution before I just wrote it out and assumed that it would work.
Okay.
But and then to add on to that, just I think the
Oh yeah.
questions when you said that you were a bit confused too, that helped me also kind of evaluate where my code was working and where it wasn't working. Because I if I remember correctly, it wasn't exact the same. It wasn't exactly correct, and I was still also figuring it out myself.
Yeah.
Uh, like the question that you were asking definitely, but also when I was having syntactical issues and stuff like that, you helped. It's really, really
Yeah,
good.
no, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, like basically I was like bouncing it off of you because you were like even though you weren't writing comments, you were still like talking a lot and like saying what like you were doing like in real time. So like when you would say you're doing this and like you said you'd have a syntactical problem or something, or there's just I don't understand really where you're going with it. And then yeah, I remember that. Like I asked you, I don't understand where you're going with this code. And then you like sat down and walked me through and it really I mean, I understood what I was looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, well again, I guess um yeah, I guess yeah, we had a good one.
Yeah, it was yeah, I think it seemed it was pretty straightforward, and I feel if I it would have been interesting to see how the DFS approach may have been different, because I honestly
Yeah, because
the DFS approach, and I feel like that also could I was initially actually thinking of the DFS approach. I was like, oh, I could just go A to B to E, but then the BFS approach coding wise felt easier to me. So that's why I went
yeah.
ahead with that, with that way.
No,
Um,
I mean but even though like you didn't even do BFS, technically in the like traditional sense, because you didn't even use a
oh
queue. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean
that's
that's
true.
what sort of surprised me as well, because I when I looked through it again, I was like, oh wow, that actually does check everyone's adjacents, maybe hey, maybe that's a faster way than using a queue. You just came up with it.
Yeah, maybe I use the queue within the code,
Yeah.
within the compiler or something.
Awesome.
Um,
Um, well, yeah, thanks.
sure.
I guess have a good
Thanks for
one.
yeah, thanks for the question. No, that was good. That was a good question.
Of course.